All right. Oh man. Wow. Dude. Okay, so unfortunately, we worked out in a hotel gym and I wasn't able to record my arm day workout, unfortunately. But I'm back where I originally live. I'm about to hit up LA Fitness. So that's where I'm going right now. We got a leg day. It's gonna be fucking sick, dude. I'm waiting for my pre-workout to kick in. I didn't drink it till a little late. So just kind of giving it some time. Figured I'd talk to you guys for a second. I don't know. These last couple of days were pretty cool. That conference out in Houston was pretty badass. I drank alcohol again, but it had been a month since the last time I drank alcohol. I would say I kind of overdid it, but it didn't really affect the gains. It didn't really affect the progress. Still was able to make my macro goal for the next day. I also drank 2.5 gallons of water instead of 1.5 gallons of water just to kind of make up for it. And I also did like 15 minutes more cardio than usual so that I could get rid of all the bad shit in my body. And, obviously I don't really drink often. So, it's not something that I'm, super used to doing and super used to, so that being said, it definitely like fucks with my system a whole lot more than somebody that drinks every night because I'm not used to it. So it definitely was a little bit different for me, so to speak, I would say. But still was a really good time. Had a lot of fun. Got to meet a lot of new people in the company. It was pretty badass. But yeah, so I don't know. So all right. So in this video's title, what is this video? This is day 61. Day 61 of the bulk, I do believe. What day is it? No, I don't remember what day of the bulk it is. It's like 61. No, because this back day video is going to be labeled 61. Because I didn't do the back day video until yesterday. Okay. All right. So I think this is day 63 of the bulk. But since my videos are behind, you guys are going to get them a little weird this week. I'm going to do 2 in 1 day at some point this week to kind of catch back up. But yeah, and then there won't be an arms day video posted either. So I'm trying to catch back up with everything. I've been really busy. And, obviously this isn't something like the whole YouTube stuff isn't something that I'm super serious about. And I'm like, I need to get these videos out every day or I'm going to die. You know what I mean? Like, it's not something that I'm, not really focused on too much comparatively to everything else that I'm doing and I have going on in my life. You know what I mean? So, this is just kind of a bonus and to keep myself kind of more in check than anything else. This isn't even really like for the viewers. Now, like I said in a previous video, it is super cool to see consistent people hanging out, talking, and stuff like that. But this is something that I'm just kind of doing for fun. It's not even something that I'm like super serious and I'm like, oh, I want to be an influencer. Like, nah, man, I just like seeing my own progress. I mean, real deal, I do. And I've got a kid on the way. So, I mean, especially if this doesn't like take me anywhere, you know what I mean? Bro, like, my kid's gonna be able to get to like watch, like, oh, what was dad doing? You know what I mean? Like, I think that's gonna be super cool in the future. I don't know, just weird shit, man. I've been in a really emotional mood lately. We just did a baby reveal yesterday, and I'm having a little boy. Super excited. Super excited. Hold on, let me take these real quick. I'm like about to cry, bro. Oh, man. Super stressed out. Super stressed out. That's going to be such a new journey in my life that it's like, I don't know. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. We were talking about my weight. How did I get on this subject? Okay, I'm 181.4. So 181.4 right now. So that's pretty cool, I think. So I started off this bulk at 154 pounds. I'm 181.4. So we are up 27 pounds. We're almost up 30 pounds. We're almost up 30 pounds, dude. And it's only been a couple of months. So, I mean, we're gaining, but it's because of how I'm eating. That's the biggest thing. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I am taking stuff. I took stuff whenever I was powerlifting, and I'm taking stuff right now too. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm taking, but I am taking stuff. You know, honestly, fuck it. All right, so right now I'm taking 750 milligrams of testosterone, and I'm taking 200 milligrams of primobolan per week. So it's not a super crazy cycle or anything like that. I'm fixing to hype it up though, just a little bit more. So I'm gonna go to a full gram of test, 400 milligrams of primo, and 30 milligrams of D-ball. The D-ball is per day. The primo and the test, those are dosages per week. Pinning 3 times a week. So, you know, nothing like super crazy, but, you know, definitely up there. Obviously taking liver supports and, you know, getting all that stuff done correctly. I don't want you to think, oh man, this guy gained 30 pounds in fucking 2 months. I can do the same thing. And then, you know, you try to go do it and you just get fat. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to work out that way. But also, I train like a fucking, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I seriously do train like an animal. Like, a lot of my training I don't record. Like, why the fuck am I going to bore you with calf workouts, trap workouts? Why am I going to bore you with all that shit? That's just not fun. Like, I mean, yeah, I'm doing them, but I mean, like, I don't want to watch somebody do forearms or do calves. Like, that's not interesting to me. That's just not. And I personally, I'm not going to put content out there that I don't fucking like. You know what I mean? Like, who wants to watch somebody do 8 sets of calf raises? What do you want me to see me on fucking 3 different machines? Nah, dude. I know you're good. I know you don't want to see that shit. You don't want to see me run on a treadmill for 30 fucking minutes. You definitely don't. I know I'm bulking, but that's why I'm staying lean-ish. Lean-ish. I still got some body fat, you know. But, you know, I'm bulking, so you're like, why does this guy have abs? That's why I have abs. I will also say, one of the key factors in getting big like this is eating clean. I mean, now you can do it by macros, which is, some days that's how I do it. I do it by macros. Because, dude, sometimes I just want to fucking absolutely rip some McDonald's, man. Like, I just do. It's like, I just want it. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck it. Why not? I'm having fun, dude. I'm getting big, bro. You know what I mean? Like, why am I gonna neglect my cravings and occasionally dabble in some Mickey D's? You know what I mean? Like, why would I not? Like, I don't know. Just my opinion on that. Oh, man. All right, we're done with that pre-workout shit. There's still a little bit left. I'll drink it in a second. Another couple of things too is like, man, I'm going to compete. That's the biggest thing. It's like, directly after this bulk, we're prepping for a fucking show, dude. We're competing. So whether it's men's classic or it's men's open, we're competing. We're gonna see where we get. Hopefully by the end of the 250-day bulk, because if we're on day 63 right now, that means that I've got 187 days left of bulking. So we've gained 30 pounds already. Now, as soon as I hit 200 pounds, that increase is probably going to slow down by about half as soon as I hit 200 pounds. Just from like just basic studies and stuff like that I've done and I've looked at, and you know how the human body grows and stuff. Like, dude, I mean, I'm getting stretch marks everywhere like crazy. I mean, you should see my ass. Like, oh my God. Well, I mean, anyways, it's wild. It's wild how bad of stretch marks we're getting. I didn't expect to be such a good responder in a bulking sense to grow how I'm growing. So it's a lot different than most of your other people's, you know, growth, because I'm not natural. Like, a lot of people, they can go on a 2-year bulk, get fat, and then get to like 270 and cut to 180. My cut is only going to be like 15, 20 pounds. It's not going to be crazy because of the, what's it called? Because I'm on stuff. I'm taking stuff. All of that stuff is just being turned almost directly straight into muscle for the most part. Like, yeah, I'm getting some fat here and there, and I'll probably have a lot more fat on my body once I get around the 200, 210 pound stage. And I might look at myself and be like, dude, I'm a fucking fluff ball right now. Let's compete in a men's physique, the one where they wear the board shorts. Let's compete in one of those just for the fuck of it. And then, you know, we'll go into something else as we get bigger, or stay. And no, because there's a weight cap. But I mean, we'll go, if it takes us to that course, it'll be a men's physique show, then it'll be a men's classic show, then it'll be a men's open show. Because the goal is either classic or men's open. It just depends on personally how I think I look, and if I've got more of a classic build and shape, or if I've got more of an open build and shape. And I don't know, because I've never been this size before. This is the heaviest that I have been, bottom line. Like, this is, I mean, in my personal opinion, I look fucking huge. Like, in dude, I've had to have a whole new wardrobe 3 times. like, dude, this is, I mean, other than these shirts, these double XLs that I bought whenever I started bulking, I was like, I'm gonna need these eventually. Was I fucking right? I got about 165, and I was like, holy shit, dude. I'm looking fucking crazier and crazier and crazier and crazier, and just running down the line and I'm just up and up and up and up. And like every day it's a little bit more weight, little bit more weight, little bit more weight, little bit more weight. And it's fucking awesome to see. Watching that scale go up is just fucking amazing. Like, dude, as soon as I hit 180 pounds, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, I was fucking crying. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, I fucking, like, this is hard work. This is genuinely difficult. This isn't something that's like, it's like, oh man, well, you know, I'm gonna gain 20 pounds. Like, you have to try. I mean, and especially to look good and stay relatively lean and get up there, like, you have to try. Like, it's not something that, like, you can just start lifting and be like, oh man, well, I'm 200 pounds, let's go. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking, it's rough, especially going from little to big. Like, dude, I don't know. Like, sometimes I wish I was a fat guy. You know what I mean? Going into a little guy's body. But I'm not. And that's the difference. Like, I don't know. My competition weight, whenever I was powerlifting, was 154 pounds. That's where I stayed. Just cruising. And there's no reason for me to get any heavier, because I was always gaining strength. So, I don't know. But anyways, not to continue to bore you guys with this conversation, but I'll see you guys in there. Let's break down the lift. So I'm going to start off with some quad focus squats. Then we're going to go into probably a hamstring curl into a leg extension, back into a hamstring curl, and then finish off with some more leg extensions. And I think that's going to be the end of our workout. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'll go ahead and hit calves. Like, I'll do standing calf raises in between my sets, just to kind of keep my calves relatively pumped up for whenever we do the pump check. But yeah, because I mean, my calves aren't big. They're the slowest growing factor in my body right now. And honestly, it discourages me a little bit, just a little bit sometimes. But they're definitely, like, they're getting there. Like, I keep looking at pictures of myself whenever I first started bulking, and I look at pictures of myself now, and they are growing, just slow as fuck. It is really annoying. Anyways, you guys, I'll see y'all in the gym. Yeah, see y'all in there. Peace. We're gonna give this a solid try, and if we need to move up in weight, definitely gonna move up in weight. But I haven't done a feeler rep for it or anything like that yet. About to do that. take a break, and then, you know, get into our actual sets. Yeah. Definitely go a little bit lower with it, but yeah, I think this is the weight we're going to be working with. My first intent on. I don't know what my problem is with squats, but I get a little scared at first. Like whenever I first throw this weight on the bar, and for some reason, like I can't go past parallel, just mentally. But I think I'm going to go ahead and just drop, see what happens. If I can't rack it, or just, you know, put it back on the rack and lower it. Okay. One more. Okay, pull it. All right, pull it. Fuck yeah. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and bust out a copious amount of these, and get just as many as we possibly can done. Fucking do like 3 sets of this, and then move on to some leg extensions. Yeah. Okay. 2 more sets of that. Holy fuck. Oh, that's heavy. Fuck. Leg day is just something else, man. It's like, this is exhausting. Like, you really gotta push your legs to get them to grow. At least, I do. I don't know about you guys, but, man, I don't know. This crap's hard. Fucking, oh man.
don't know. I still don't understand though how people sit here and work out legs for 3 fucking hours. I got like an hour and a half in me max, and that's like calves and abductors and adductors included. I can't just fucking kill legs for 3 hours. That's just an obscene amount of time to just fucking waste. I mean, you can get the same results from like, I don't know, 10 sets of hamstrings working sets and 10 sets of quads, and all you got to do is hamstring and quad extensions, and that's like 25 minutes right there. You get the same type of workout. The only reason I do a bunch of other shit is because I like to change it up sometimes. You know what I mean? Oh man. All right. Holy fuck. Alright, I don't know how this is gonna go. We're gonna try out the full stack, and then if it works out, we'll do our sets with the full stack. But going a little bit closer, point our toes out, get that focus really right here. Yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. 2 more of those. Holy fuck. Stack's a little light though. Probably up the weight if I could. Oh, I got this little notch. Alright, now it's 260 instead of 250. Holy shit. Oh. Alright. Wow. Hamstrings and then pose down. Fuck me, dude. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and grab or get these done. Probably 2 sets. And then we'll go do this little pose down, check out what the pump's looking like. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, now we'll do 3. All right. All right. Man, that was fucking exhausting. Sure, it's a little fucking gross right now. I'm not gonna lie. I should have brought my other one. I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? Nah, man, this isn't gonna be too fucking difficult. What did you know? I lied to myself. Holy fuck. Check out what these fucking legs are looking like. Probably not too great. Fucking got little baby legs. little. Not terrible, but could be better, for sure. Let's get the full look going. So we look like at 180 pounds. Holy fuck. All right. Okay. Get a little bit closer. See if we can get some of this lighting right here. Honestly, for not being that big yet, look pretty fucking good. I mean, hamstrings could be a little bit more to size, but as far as right now it looks, not too bad. Okay. All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
All right. Oh, let me fix this a little bit. Okay. Yeah, that should be okay. All right, so that was a fucking killer pump, dude. I am honestly very, very surprised with how nice that was. I know I said it was kind of like, but after I watched the video, I was like, all right, nah, that was pretty solid. I was kind of hating on myself for some reason. I was like, it was all right. It could have been better. Yeah, it can always be better. But all things considered, that was a very nice pump. I would definitely say still need to work on calves more. I don't know if it's even more. I think I just need to give them time to grow. They've been growing with my physique, you know what I mean? They've been getting there to the point where we, want them, but it's just taking some time. And which is okay. It can take some time. It's all right. I get it. I definitely get it. So, anyways, our legs are looking pretty good. Honestly, probably the best they've ever looked. I don't know. We're gonna keep gaining weight. We're gonna keep pushing it. We're gonna keep ourselves busy. Keep this, keep this sort of increase and just keep on trucking through it. Keep eating in this calorie surplus for the next 187 days, yeah. So I don't know, man. We got some time to go though, for sure. We got some time to go. That's a little bit over half a year. So I mean, we're going to keep doing what we're doing. We're going to keep having a really good time. And, yeah, just keep growing. I don't know. Keep pushing ourselves like that. Because that shit, man, dude, that shit was rowdy. That shit was real rowdy. We definitely pushed ourselves pretty freaking hard. Those quad extensions were kind of stupid. I'm not even going to lie. Those quad extensions were dumb. I definitely was like, wow, damn, that was rough. That was kind of a hard, heavy hitting quad extension sesh, I would say. And then on top of that too, those squats were gnarly. One thing I will say about that squat bar, about that Smith machine that they have in there, it's definitely to weight. It's definitely to weight like that. I'm sorry, but like over at Big Tex, I can throw on 4 plates, no problem. 4 plates, not a problem at all. I throw on 3 plates over there, and it's kind of a struggle. So I feel like that one's actually to wait. There's no like sort of assisting. I think that one's definitely a very good, what's it called? A very good, sort of, you know, Smith machine. It's definitely got some pressure on it. And I mean, even if it's only, you know, let's say it is only like 20 pounds for the bar, that's still what, 295 that we're doing quad focused squats on. So I mean, you know, not too shabby in my personal opinion, especially from where we started and what we could lift before. And especially since we keep increasing every week and we keep pushing ourselves the way we're pushing ourselves every week. I mean, honestly, that's pretty solid. That, I mean, because, you know, hamstring focused, I can go a little bit heavier because my hamstrings are definitely stronger than my quads, for sure. Especially because hamstring focus, you still use a lot of quad activation. So to do a hamstring focused squat, by the way, this is the best way I can explain it. So like, you know, if you go back and look at my last leg day video, whenever I stepped out with the bar, I basically put myself at an angle like this. So my feet are here and my head's here and the bar is resting on top. And, you know, whenever you go down, you've got this like, let's say that this is the full body, right? And you go down for a squat, okay? So you're gonna come down here to where your hamstrings are parallel, and you start to round your back like this as you fold. So you've got to go perfectly parallel like this and then come back up. So that's only the range of motion is just pushing on those hamstrings right there. I don't know how to like, but I've seen a lot of hamstring growth from it. That's why my hamstrings are as big as they are, I feel like, me personally, because before they weren't growing as at the rate that they're growing now. Because before it was like my quads way overpowered my hamstrings. You could see my quads fairly easily from the back whenever I do that hamstring flex. And now it's getting to the point where my hamstrings are almost overpowering my quads in a sense, at least from the back, and a back sort of perspective of that, you know, of that pose. So it's definitely been a lot better, in my personal opinion, than it previously was. So I can't really complain about where we're at with that. You know what I mean? Like, it's definitely a lot more, how would you say? I don't know. I don't know how to give you my personal opinion about this, to be honest. Or how to word this properly. It's been a lot more beneficial to do, you know, one day of legs where it's quad focused and do one day of legs when it's hamstring focused, so that we're giving ourselves a little bit of a break in between each, and we're still working our quads and our hamstrings. Just one is more, you know, tension focused, where you're doing, you know, a lot more squeezing, a lot more, you know, like just kind of type of, you know, lifts, versus the other day is like, whenever you're doing it, it's, you know, let's say that the squeezing motion was on our hamstrings. Whereas, you know, whenever we're doing a hamstring focused lift, it's more of a throw around as much weight as possible and call it a fucking day. You know what I mean? Like, that's definitely the difference between focused and not focused hamstrings, and, you know, not focused hamstrings and focused hamstrings. Because focused hamstrings, you're doing a lot more, you know, squeezing, a lot more nicer reps, a lot better form, I would say, versus not hamstring day, or not hamstring focused day is like just throwing around some weight, getting a comfortable pump, and then, you know, calling it there. You know what I mean? That's definitely the difference in my personal opinion. And either way, in a squat, your hamstrings and your quads are still being worked. It just depends on how you do your squat that it gets focused, or what muscle gets focused. Now, your normal squat is definitely going to be the all-around best squat for you to do if you wanted to do 8 working sets, right? So 8 working sets of your legs in general is like, you know, let's say your hamstrings. Do a normal back squat, right? And you do, you know, 4 sets of squats, and then you go into 4 sets of hamstrings, and then 4 sets of squats, and boom, quads, and then boom, you're done. And that's kind of what I do in that sense right now at the moment. I'm thinking about adding, whenever I do a hamstring or quad focus, I'm thinking about adding some more volume to either the quads or the hamstrings on that focus day. You know what I mean? But we'll see in the next, you know, coming weeks. I'm going to continue to do it like this for, you know, 2-3 more weeks and see how it goes. And if we're liking it, that's definitely how we're going to do it. But anyways, you guys, I'll see y'all in the next video. I've got to pee really bad. Catch you later. Peace out.